not going to want to miss this movie. Yeah, you're not going to want to miss this movie.
In terms of like mass adoption, blockchain technology and just the wallets and the lending applications and all of these different tools, they solve so many problems that aren't solved foundationally in these regions. And so, yes, I think that we are going to see mass adoption outside the US first, outside the Western countries first, and then we'll see that flow over. And eventually, again, the way that I've always talked about this, and I kind of see it happening now, is it's just another rail. And if we think about it like that and we don't think about it as this like scary thing, it's just another rail, then we'll see it, all over in the world.
Going to a different economy, and we're going to be learning more about that as we go, but clearly we're learning that things can be done from remote locations. We're learning that technology can replace people even more than we thought.
We're not going back to the same economy. We're recovering, but to a different economy, and it'll be one that is more leveraged to technology. And I worry that that is going to make it even more difficult than it was for many workers.
In Silicon Valley, and my friends who work in technology know that what we did to the manufacturing workers, we are now going to do to the retail workers, the call center workers, the fast food workers, the truck drivers, and then even bookkeepers, accountants, insurance agents, lawyers, and on through the economy. So what happened to the manufacturing workers is a very clear sign.
And so we'll import Chinese-based CBDC technology. So it's going to be CBDC in a box provided to you by the People's Bank of China.
But every stock, every bond, every currency, every commodity, every piece of art, every private business, every piece of real estate will eventually be a token on a blockchain, an entry on a ledger, permanent and immutable. We will have truth instead of trust, and we will save over $7 trillion a year. 6 to 8% of global GDP is wasted by the friction of the trust industry that's necessary when you have dual entry accounting. With triple entry accounting, which is what a blockchain is, we get rid of all of that friction. It's a beautiful future.
Like what you see in China and their social credit scoring systems, right? If we get identity wrong, it could be a tool to enslave humanity. And if we get it right, it could be a tool to liberate humanity. And as an American, I'm obviously rooting for the one that's on the side of freedom.
Bitcoin is an international asset. And also, I do believe the role of crypto is, it's digitizing gold.
I actually believe this technology is going to be very important. Look at it. We have been part of a huge revolution in investing through ETFs. We believe that ETFs will be changing the whole way we invest. Many people still use it as a means, people are investing it for indexing. No, the majority of people who are putting money in in ETFs are active investors that are buying exposure. The entire bond market is being transformed as we talk right now. I believe the next generation for markets, the next generation for securities will be tokenization of securities. And if we could have that distributed ledger that we know every beneficial owner, every beneficial seller, we all have our code of who's buying, who's selling, instantaneous settlement. And think about it, it changes the whole ecosystem.
Chinese bank ICBC has been hit by a ransomware attack, and the U.S. Treasury market, as a result of that, has been disrupted. This, according to the Financial Times. We're getting it more right now with Bloomberg's Sonali Basak. Sonali, what do we know?
Listen, we have the Financial Times now reporting that ICBC, one of China's largest banks here, was hit with a ransomware attack. And remember, they're a very significant intermediary in the Treasury market. The SIFMA has told its members that this has been part of the reason here that the system is kind of clogged up, if you will, during that auction that we saw a little bit before. The attack had prevented ICBC, according to the Financial Times, from settling Treasury trades on behalf of other market participants. A large executive at a major bank also telling the paper that such a large party on the fixed income clearing corp creates major concerns, potentially impacting the liquidity of Treasury markets.
Now, it was not just a poor auction. It was absolutely lousy, and when the dealers have to step in to save a treasury auction, that's a rare occurrence. And
welcome to the Crypto Teacher. And guys, please like and subscribe if you do like what you're listening to. Please inform your friends and family and spread all over social media. It is imperative that we get back to learning finances and understand how the world really works, because once we understand how the world really works, we understand that it is all planned out. Now, I want to thank those who purchased the books Cryptoteacher and the New World Order book. Remember, the New World Order book shows you how the world really works, and it is definitely time for you to wake up out of that sleep, especially in the times that we're in right now. And 2024 is going to be one of our most entertaining years. We have the presidential election. We have the drums are beating. We have the emerging markets going to be flipping the switch on the fourth industrial revolution. And they finally start to cut rates. And we know Japan is going to start raising rates. And those trillions of dollars that are sitting in money market accounts are going to start flowing over to the emerging markets. And we know the master magicians are about to set up that distraction so they can cut rates while we still have inflation. And in the fourth quarter, once the election is over, the movie begins. And also, guys, I want to thank those who purchased the 3 Kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, much love to those who donate to the Cash App, Patreon. Much love. Keep it coming. Guys, if you're not a part of the Patreon, make sure you're donating to the channel through the actual Cash App. But guys, this next Bitcoin and crypto bull run is going to be a utility run. So you want to make sure you have the cryptos that have real utility. And much love to those who are shopping at both stores. Keep it coming. And of course, guys, we get into Bitcoin and cryptos first.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel.
And right now we have Bitcoin and crypto pulling back. We also have stocks down. NASDAQ is slightly up. But guys, I told you it's going to be a roller coaster ride because we have futures contracts ending. If we pull back early, we know on Friday it won't be as bad. And this week we have the holiday, so we will get a little liquidity to come in and then leave out. So it's definitely going to be a roller coaster this week. So make sure you're paying attention to the actual indicators. We have yield rates up. And as we know, as soon as Jerome Powell leaves, these yield rates rise. We have the dollar up and very strong. We have volume in crypto up right now. We have Tether and USDC. And we have Securities proposes adding Blackrock'S Buidl token as Frax USD stablecoin backing. And we know the Fed is using these big banks to tokenize this financial system. Remember, stablecoins are nothing but digital dollars, but with smart contracts, they are programmable, telling you what, when, when, and how to buy, and you have 3 to 6 months to spend them, or poof, they're gone. And then, of course, guys, we have the Fed. Repo at $98 billion on Friday. Make sure you're pulling that on a daily basis during the week. And we had Chamath and Elon speaking about the Fed. Elon Musk says the Fed is absurdly overstaffed. And guys, we know that the Fed is definitely going to blockchain. I used to talk about this all the time when I first started. Moving Federal Reserve over to blockchain, making it Federal Reserve 2.0. Think about the billions they're going to save, because part of the Federal Reserve is protecting the money, not just creating it. So they're going to be saving billions and billions of dollars moving over to tokenization and blockchain. And with Chainlink giving them the all-seeing eye, they'll be able to know you better than you know yourself. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now we see the next phase of the fourth industrial revolution are drones. And don't forget, because of tokenization, blockchain, smart contracts, drones will be able to pay each other for deliveries without a human involved. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now we have the Bitcoin and Ethereum spot ETFs, BlackRock's Buidl and Grayscale. Bitcoin and Ethereum spot ETFs right now are down. But getting over into a little crypto news, we have Phoenix Group, UAE first crypto company, plans dual listing on Abu Dhabi Stock Exchange and the NASDAQ in 2025. And I think they recently listed on the London Stock Exchange December 16th. Now we have Uniswap says Unichain's public mainnet expect to launch in early 2025. So make sure you keep an eye on that. We know how important Uniswap is going to be in the fourth industrial revolution. And lastly, we have several popular meme coins were added to a number of Chainlink services. And we have Shiba Inu, Turbo, APU adopted a Chainlink cross-chain token standard to become available across 12 chains, making them accessible on networks other than where they were originally issued. Also, we have Cat, Cockinu, Goat, Hamster, and Memecoin joined a list of assets on Chainlink's decentralized data stream. And these streams use an Oracle model where market data is continuously available off-chain. Such data can be accessed, then cryptographically verified on-chain when needed. And the CCTs are cross-chain assets offered and protected by Chainlink security. A lock and mint mechanism enables token transfers from Ethereum to other chains, while the burn and mint mechanism facilitates cross-chain transfers across all other chains, offering of various networks, increasing visibility, distribution for token, and helping drive investment and usage among network users. And even though these meme coins, when they're coming out, a lot of them saying that the community is driving these coins, but when you're seeing billions and billions of dollars of market cap, overnight, there's bigger hands behind it. That means there's a bigger agenda. One is pushing adoption, and the other one, guys, is gaming. And I said over and over again that 60% of the economy is going to be based on gaming. Remember, the mission is the Metaverse. The NWO wants your life to be a video game. And while everyone is chasing the money, no one sees the real plan. And this NWO playbook is undefeated. It works every time. And remember, the Cryptoteacher told you, because he knows when it comes to the NWO, it's all planned out. But that's all I have for you. Don't forget about the books, Cryptoteacher and the New World Order book, plus the 3 kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, new to cryptos, Coinbase, Bitrue, Binance. Do not forget book links and crypto links are in the description. The stock channel, guys. Don't forget to go like, subscribe, spread everywhere. You have your Kobo, your chip stocks, your banking, your gaming. While everybody's sitting at home, get home stocks, the Seaver, the biotech stocks. And while everybody's at home wishing they were still getting that free money, what are they doing? Drinking and smoking weed. Don't forget about those stocks, and you have a wonderful day. The most powerful person in the world is the storyteller. The storyteller sets the vision, values, and agenda of an entire generation to come. Steve Jobs. And guys, you know I truly believe in this. When you look at the New World Order, they're the storytellers. And that's the reason why I wrote my New World Order book. But guys, now it's time to change the current generation. And I wrote 3 kids books. You know I love the Trinity because I understand the power that's in it. So I have 3 books. We have an opportunity to change the generation, to educate. Not just me, but I want to show you that I take action on a daily basis. And I want you to take action on a daily basis. Whether it's your job, whether it's in your community, we have an opportunity right now to educate the masses. I posted this on my Twitter account. Please share, but this is a short clip of the 3 books. There's going to be a clothing line and action figures. Please get these books for your kids, nephews, cousins, friends, so therefore we can start the re-education now. Because as we see, the 4th Industrial Revolution foundation is definitely here. Robots, algorithms, drones, taking humanity out the picture. We have to re-educate. But let's get into the video.
Part 1. King Joshua and Drama Team Save the Village. Part 2. King Joshua and Drama Team Save New York from COVID-33. Part 3. King Joshua and Drama Team goes to China.
It's mandatory to get part 1, part 2, and part 3 of this series. It's time to re-educate Generation Z.